Hi friends, my name is Pankaj Manik Jadhav and today's date is 29th of July 2021. So my today's video topic is linked list. So we will see what is the linked list, what are the use of the linked list, how linked list overcome the disadvantages of an array with some example. So let's start the topic of our video. So what is the linked list? Linked list is defined as the collection of the object which is known as the node which is stored at the random space. So what is the node? First we will see. Nodes means which have the two fields. In the nodes, the first one is where the data is stored with a particular address, and the second one is the pointer which are pointing or which have an address of the another nodes. So we will see the nodes. So if there is the nodes, so how to declare the nodes? So in the nodes there is the first is the head and at the last is the tail. As we already know, in the in the single node there is one data, and in the other one there is the pointer which have the address of the another one. So for in our condition there is the integer type data, means in the first one there is the integer value 2 and there have and the reference address of the object 2, means the object 2 address will be the present at the there. In the second one there is the data type 4 and the another object address, there is the object 2 address, and it is going on so on. But at the last at the stage there is the data, means with the integer value of the 46, and at the there is no another object. So how there is no address of the another object, so pointer will be the null. So what means it, the tail object have the pointer null, so it give the output of the null for the last one if you call the last one of the particular. So we will see why we use the linked list. So in the linked list it is not required a contiguous memory like an array, means as we already know in array we have want the continuous memory, but in the linked list we do not have want any continuous linked space, because it can be stored at the random places, means the linked list data will be stored at the random places and they are interconnected with the pointer. The limit of the linked list is depend on the size or the space availability. So there is a no limit, and we also do not have to initiate or the give the length of it, the size we do not have to give at the first. And the linked list cannot be empty any time. So empty linked list cannot be accepted, means we cannot generate, we cannot make the linked list with the empty. And there we use the nodes for a primitive data type, means for the primitive data type as well as the object. By using the primitive data types and the object we can make other nodes. So we will see why we do not use the array instead of the linked list, because there are the disadvantages of an array. So what are the disadvantages we will see? If for the array we have to initiate or the give the value length value of the which length of or the which size of array we have to want, we have to first declare that, and after the declaration of that we cannot increase the length of the array or the decrease the length of the array. This is the major drawback of it. If you have to do the any changes in the length, means you have to increase the length of the array and you have to decrease the length of the array with the new correction or the requirement, we have to create another array with the new requirements. So there is the rise in the memory allocation, but and we have to also the declare the size of the array at the start. So to overcome this disadvantage, so the disadvantage by overcome by the linked list, so how it overcomes in the array we have to give the or we require the continuous memory, but in the linked list we do not require a continuous memory. It can be the stored at the randomly places and they are connected by the pointer, so they are also the connected. So that's why the utilization of the spaces increases due to that. And there is no length issue, means we do not have to declare the length of an linked list before the creation, means it can dynamically increases and then decreases as per the requirement. So this is the major advantages of the linked list over and the array. That's why use the linked list. Also we can insert a particular element at the particular space by using the sum method in the linked list easily. If we want to do it in the array, so we have to shift the entire array towards the left or the right after the insertion of a element at the particular point. As the same of the insertion, we can delete or remove the element of the particular place easily in the linked list. If you want to do in the array, so we at the particular space, if you want to delete, so after the value which are after the deleted value, we have to shift towards the left side, but in the linked list we do not have to do that. So these are the major advantages of the linked list. That's why we use the linked list as per the requirement, and it overcomes the disadvantages of an array. So thank you for the today.